亲爱的中国，祝你国庆节快乐
Did you know that you should never flush toilet paper in a Chinese toilet? And did you know that it is a complete no-go to use perfumes or deodorants in China?
Do you know that numbers are very important in Chinese culture? You can be the best doctor, you can be the best lawyer, the best engineer. Without the cultural knowledge, you will not make it in China.
Choppers, better cook those risks. Cold blood in my fists, we fire starters. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could toss. Look in my eyes, I'm on the rocks. Rise.
YouTube.
What's going on?
Saarland to China today with one of the number one, if not the number one, China expert from Germany.
Rainer Schirrmeister.
Welcome to Harbin. It's an honor to have you here in Harbin.
Thank you
Welcome.
very much.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
You are one of the, if not the number one expert for China from Germany. Could you tell us something about your background?
I came to China in 2014 as an exchange student for just 10 days, and I've been to Chengdu. And I had a very warm welcome, and that's when I fell in love with China because the hospitality was amazing. The food, I love hot pot and spicy food.
Yeah, Chengdu is very famous for its spicy dishes, right?
It really is. And then I came back and I was like, my whole world changed because I realized there is more than just Germany, Cologne, Berlin, Munich, Hamburg. It just blew my mind and I couldn't believe what I saw. And then I started to get more and more interested in China. I did some research on the history, on the economy, on the language, and I found out, so I believe China is the future.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you kids, it's a f***ing jungle out there. Keep your head on tight, unknown brain, mind me, baby, let's
China is the future.
Y'all see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, see me flying, never.
I want to be in the future and I want to participate, and that's why I worked in China in 2017 for the Beijing branch of my company, and it amazed me, and I thought about moving to China, and I collected a lot of information about it and put together like a small guide for me.
When you first came to China, what was the weirdest impression, the biggest impression? What was your number one impression compared to Germany?
It's even if you don't speak one word of Chinese, people try to understand you as good as they can. While in Germany, it's more like people feel pretty bothered because it feels like you're stealing their time when you can't express yourself. And in China, people are welcoming, they want to help you. And another point is the sheer size of the cities. Chengdu has, I think, 15 million people. And then I came to Shanghai, to Beijing, to a lot of places in China, and I realized China is big. I felt like we are living in the medieval times.
In Germany?
Yes. And everybody was using WeChat Pay. They had the QR codes everywhere. Even street musicians, they didn't put a hat outside, didn't put a hat in front of them. They put a QR code in front of
which
them.
means you pay with your mobile phone, right?
Yes. That's a big thing. And another
And that
thing,
was 5 years ago?
That's 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
And another thing is the Didi service. That's amazing.
That's the taxis you can order with your phone, right?
Yes.
Wherever you are.
Yes. People are very, very curious about everything new.
Very flexible.
Very flexible. And if you have a new idea, you can just spread it out. And if people like it, they will adapt it very fast. While in Germany, I guess it takes like one generation to change anything.
Y'all see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, no denying what I got now. Keep an eye out, keep it locked down. See me flying. Never
And I think another reason is the German political parties, they care a lot about themselves. It's about positions and about inner fights. And it's not about looking forward. Like, what future, what technology do we want to use in the future? And the world is changing, and Germany is not, I feel Germany is not really changing.
No, they're not changing, they are watching.
They're watching,
Right,
they're watching. And look at the Beijing airport. It's the biggest airport of the world in construction right now.
In construction,
And I'm not sure when they started, but I guess it's not a long time ago, maybe 5 years, maybe 3 years ago. Maybe you can put it below.
Give you 10 facts of the Beijing Daxing airport here. Check out the link.
Over there. While in Germany we are building the BER airport for like 10 years, 12 years, and it still doesn't look like we can open it soon. And we still not know if we can open it anytime.
Yeah, this new Berlin airport is like the example for German bureaucracy. Slow movements in development, because also we have very strict laws that prevent us from pushing through, from improving, you know. I think there was first a problem with a fire alarm or something, and they had to redo it. Then there was this problem, this problem, this problem. If this would have been in China, airport opened and then fixed.
You'll see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, see me flying, never
We have to move forward. Our infrastructure is going down. We have a lot of money we put everywhere, but not at the right topics.
Development, infrastructure, digitalization, we are not putting the money there. And
look at the trains.
Look at the
China.
trains. German trains are a disaster.
I went from Beijing to Shanghai within like 5 hours, 1,300 kilometers, while a train from Cologne to Berlin, it's 600, maybe 600 kilometers. It takes like 5.5, 6 hours when you arrive.
The German trains are a complete disaster, and I am sure that many Germans realize this, and nothing is being done. Nothing. And that's why more and more experts from Germany in technology, informatics, law, business are all going to China. They are leaving their country. More and more people are leaving Germany, and you are one of the experts that can help and support everyone who is planning to move to China or to live in China or to be on holidays in China. And this is why you also published this amazing book with the correct title, Move to China.
Exactly.
This was absolutely necessary because we could see that more and more Germans are leaving their underdeveloped country, Germany, in order to give their expert knowledge to China. And in this book, you gave them a very, very, very useful thing they should consider before moving to China.
Thank you for the warm words, Manuel. And just one note, Manuel wrote the foreword, which I'm very happy about. Thanks again. And the benefits are you learn how to negotiate the best salary. You can learn how to get your pension funds out of the system when you return to your home country. You will learn how you can avoid scams. They are very common for tourists.
This is a very important point. This is something I realized, that many people want to go to China, or they want to travel in China, or they want to work there, but they have no idea that this country is completely different in culture, in behavior, in general things. You absolutely have to know before going to China. This is so crucial. You cannot just go to China for 2 weeks or 3 weeks and being there on holidays without knowing how to behave in this country. This is very, very important. Otherwise, you might get in trouble.
I'm on the rocks, guys.
fail in China not because you're not professional in your profession. You fail to 75% because of missing cultural knowledge.
Absolutely.
That means you can be the best doctor, you can be the best lawyer, the best engineer. Without the cultural knowledge, you will not make it in China.
Yeah.
And that's why I packed a lot of knowledge into this book about it.
Yeah.
For example, renting a flat in China, because when you rent a flat that it is adverted with like 60 square meters,
Yeah.
the flat does not have 60 square meters because some outside areas, emergency exit, floors, and the park around the building, they are seen as part of the flat.
What?
So maybe the
Imagine.
flat has 45, if you are
Or
lucky,
30 or what?
to 50 square meters,
Wow.
but you think you get 60, but
Yeah,
you
that's
don't.
crazy, huh? That's crazy.
Before talking about business, you have to build up relationship. You have to create harmony. You have to get to know each other.
Harmony is very important here.
You have to give out some compliments. You have to give out some drinks. You have to get to know each other, talk about private things. Another thing is gifts. Just bring a small gift. Bring a mango or like a watermelon.
Some fruit, yeah.
As a dessert for dinner.
How to read,
for example.
how to read a train card, a
Yeah.
train ticket. This is crucial, you know. So if you are about to travel to China or to work in China or just stay there for 1 or 2 days, we really recommend you to have a look at this ebook. You can download this easily. Just look in the description link below. It is very simple. I think people can just download your ebook. It's very simple.
It's a PDF. Just have a look. And the whole index is shown on the homepage. There's some background information about the book. There's some reviews. You can contact me if you have any questions in advance. You can check out my Instagram channel. You can check out my Facebook page. Get in touch with me. Ask me anything. I'm very happy to help. And just let me know if you have any questions.
We will leave your contact in the description box below, and this book is available in English and in German.
Right. Yeah, and the reason why I wrote this book is whether you are going to China or not, China is the future. And in my opinion, there is no way around China. And
No
if
way
you
around.
want to go to China for business or for holidays, if you are waiting Chinese people for business
Or
in Germany,
even if you are not going to China,
Yeah, if
Chinese
you-
people will come to us, and
Of
you
course.
want to understand them, right?
of course, you want to understand the culture. You
Yeah.
want to understand what gifts are best, what gifts are suitable.
This book contains everything you have to know. That's the basics, the essentials, or everything in one single book. Everyone should read this book, and in my opinion, especially in Germany, we are far behind,
Yes.
my friends.
We are losing a lot of grip, and we are very fortunate. We still have a lot of car manufacturers, but who knows? Maybe China will come up with a new car brand tomorrow. They will
forget
develop it for 10 years, and in 10 years, we will not sell one car in China anymore. You never know.
China will sell cars in Germany.
Yeah,
That's what I
that's the
guess.
future.
Yeah, thank you very much, Rainer. That was a very interesting insight in your view also in the Chinese-German relationships, and it was an honor to have you here in Harbin, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me.
By the way, what do you think about the city? Do you like it?
I love Harbin.
You really?
It's awesome. I love the city scenery. I love the, what's the name of the long?
Zulandatie?
Zulandatie. It's awesome. You have 2.5 kilometers of no cars, no bicycles, no scooters, which is, I think it's not rare. It's the only street in China this long having this convenience.
Yeah.
You can just walk, enjoy yourself, have an ice cream, which we had,
Yeah.
have a sausage, which we have a noodle soup, go shopping. Yeah, it's very nice.
Thank you very much for watching. I thank you very much for talking, Rainer, and
Thank you.
you for leaving a thumbs up, subscribe, and you can ask Rainer all the questions you have about traveling to China. Put it in the comments below. Check out his website, his Instagram. He has amazing pictures from China
Thank you.
on his Instagram. And see you in the next episode when we will interview the next foreigner. Bye bye. 再见。
再见。 to know about Chinese manners, about... Jetzt bin ich raus. Ja.
Because China is
The future. Bam. Ende. China is the future.
The reason why
Ficke.
The reason...
Ernst! Leute, es wird schon dunkel.
The reason why I wrote this book is, whether you are going to China or not, China is the future, period.
See me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, no denying what I got